Good morning, my people. How you doing? I think in a way I miss the sound of cars driving by. That sound, that one. Well, because the windows are normally up. So, and when I get the chance to a little bit to open the windows a little bit, sometimes I do open. But how did you guys sleep? How is your Tuesday morning? I slept in. But still I feel I need to sleep a little more. You know the times when I wake up at 4 a.m. I am okay. Like I kind of got used to that now waking up at 7 a.m. is almost like I didn't sleep. But how are you? Today is Market Tuesday, guys. Tell us how we can buy from you. Tell us how we can buy from you. It's important that we buy from each other. I already know two people that sell computers here. Isaac Mink Bakubuya sells laptops and computers. Kagwa also sells computers. I buy my phones from Kagwa. Sanji Phone Solutions used to sell phones, but he's in Sanji though, so that's quite far. But in town, Isaac Mink Bakubuya sells computers. So if you're looking to buy a computer, I can share his number. He has supported me. Kagwa too. For the rest of you guys, tell us what you do. It's important that you tell us what you do to make good into way, so that we don't buy things from other places. You guys support me, we should also support you. Yeah, we should also support you. Pause for the people that don't know. Juliet, some of us don't like animals. So, but for the people that can go and kulunda, Julie can teach you that. She also rears chicken. Muyombia Mark, good morning. Lawrence Omule, good morning. Jones Info, Juma Ali Chamba, the Hannington VIP, Bugisu Times, Innocent Mugabe VIP, Martin Sentongo, Engineer Joshua, Nampija Julie, Mugenyi Simon Peter, Simon Baker, Kariegre Amos Luke, good morning. Tone Kasita, good morning. Shanko Gibbs, Mpanga Godfrey, Mwanguzi David, Paul Sema VIP, Abari Mukamori, I don't take you for granted. Guys, today is Market Tuesday. And one thing that I find that we should never forget is we should never forget telling the world what we do. We need to tell the world what we do every day. There is one company maybe I just don't see anymore. I don't see Coca-Cola billboards anymore. I don't see Pepsi billboards anymore. But they are on TV and radio everywhere. And they have a fridge on almost every shop. Every supermarket has a Pepsi and Coke fridge. Now there is also Reham has started giving out fridges. Like this entire place, we don't see a Coca-Cola signpost. We don't see a Coca-Cola billboard. Something is changing. Something is changing in the way people advertise these days, yeah? Of course, now there is a billboard there, Yaket Yidi. That billboard is for Yaket. But you see, even on the buildings, Coca-Cola used to paint buildings, but now it's mostly telecom companies that are painting the buildings. Hey, Julia, you even have turkeys. How much is a turkey? So guys, all the people that I've talked about, I have their numbers. So if you want them, I can give you. And use the numbers for official business only. So guys, there is something that is changing in the way people advertise, in the way businesses advertise. Either social media is taking over and people no longer need to do signpost billboards as much as they used to do, because there is no Coca-Cola branding, there is no Pepsi branding. There is none. I've seen from the time I started talking about this, I've seen one Coca-Cola fridge, one Pepsi fridge. I've not seen any. I've so far seen only one Coke. Aya. Sorry, that's bad. Sajja boda bavuga bichi tafa ku bantu balala bali ku kubo bavuga byabwe bya kisiru. And guys, I think for you guys that take borders, I find that the responsible thing is to take a border that has two side mirrors. At least that border rider is a responsible one. Inside mirror yazikuba kuvako. And you should avoid at all costs taking borders that have no side mirrors. That thing comes with two side mirrors. Imagine a car with one side mirror. It spells I am not responsible at all. Spells I'm not responsible at all. So guys, you see, we have not seen branding of Coke, of Pepsi, of Nile breweries anywhere. There is something that is shifting. I think this is something that I need to go back to marketing school and call it papers and maybe then I'll know what is going on. Let me go log into CIM Dabe. Something is changing. You see, even telecom companies are no longer branding as much as they used to do. You get even telecoms are not. Like you see, even hardware manufacturers are not branding as much as they brand only the places where their shops are. Can you imagine muno matuga temuli mu branding wa Coke, temuli mu branding wa Pepsi, temuli mu branding wa beer, temuli mu branding wa Airtel, temuli mu branding wa MTN. People brand only the buildings where their businesses are or where they have shops or offices. Something is shifting. Hi Jerome, how are you? One car, many stories, guys. The Starlet campaign is going on. One Starlet, many stories. This is week 9. I think this is week 9. And of the 9, it's week 8. Week 8, yeah, week 8. Of the 8 weeks, 5 weeks had contestants. 3 weeks have not had contestants. 3 weeks have not had contestants. And we are going and we are moving. Yeah. Let's wait for week 14, week 15 for us to vote. For us to vote. Something is shifting in the way people are branding. Some buildings actually look very ugly that they could use a fresh coat of paint. It could be that the owners of the buildings are asking for exorbitant amounts of money, and those guys just decided, you know what, let's just ignore. Finally we have seen one building with MTN there, and then one building with Pepsi, but that's very old paint. Like the Pepsi paint looks like it's from 2004. Like the Pepsi paint is the oldest. And there is a depot there, but the depot is a beer depot. It's not a soda depot, so it couldn't have been the reason they did that. You get. And we have Movit. There is something that is shifting in the way people are advertising. A female turkey is 120, and the male turkey is 135. Juliet, what's the difference between chicken meat and turkey meat? Is turkey meat sweeter? Is turkey meat meater? Isaac Chichao. Isaac Katamba Katende. Nesi enta ye yao. Nesi enta ye parking zao. Isaac, are you there? Are you there? So there is no more branding. People are no longer brand. I think it used to be a very expensive thing for brands to do, and at that time there was nothing. But you know, social media has taken over. I was watching a clip, and someone was saying that even a long time ago, people were killing other people. People were being killed. But because we had no social media, no one would come out and say, Gundi baamuse, baamutidde kino, the things were happening. You know, social media is doing a lot. Kati no yonna senga bataddeyo billboard naye kati billboard tebikyakola. Zas David Clergy, good morning. Wasuza otya? Julie soko mbulire the difference between turkey and chicken. What's the difference between turkey and chicken? And I find that our roads are a little boring without those nice billboards of people eating chicken, people taking drinks or soda or beer, or people eating sausages. We used to have those billboards. And when I grew up, I used to live with my auntie who used to live in Kajansi. And in Shibuya there used to be a billboard, a lifeguard billboard. At that time I didn't know that lifeguard were condoms. In P4 I didn't. So we would find it lifeguard, and then my auntie would clearly say lifeguard. The word billboard you have lifeguard wo vida ko kai weda batiranga chipande chap lifeguard wo vida ka. Of course the lifeguard billboard looked suspicious. The woman was so close to the man. Like it wasn't like something that is common. Women and men just don't get close like that. And remember, we used to be conservative people when I was in P4. That's around 1994. Is it? Because I joined Senior 1 in 2003. 1994, I think. 95? No, not 94. I think it was around 1998, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. I think it was around 2000. Yeah. And I did not know that. It was suspicious, I can tell you. It's the woman and the man, they were too close. I didn't know what it meant at that time, but they were too close. So we didn't know. I mean, that's innocence. And I don't see condom ads that are out in the open the way they used to be that time. Kalibara was so close to the man. Yeah, she was too close. And even the way she was looking was suspicious. It was very suspicious. And of course now it brings the question of how old is that woman? If I was in P4 and she was on a billboard close to another man, a male turkey can be as big as a goat, and it is sweeter than chicken. Are you sure you're not trying to just get me to buy turkey for my people who convention? Of course, for you guys, the guys on YouTube, we should give you numbers. You'll be part of the closed people that come and eat some food with me. We create a dining table for you guys. About YouTube, the YouTube people have made me definitely. So muje tuliye kumere fena ngera bwetubera wano buli lunaku. It's something that we thought about. Ti abantu banga ba YouTube balize ne bali akati. I see Julie trying to get me to buy turkey. I don't think Coca-Cola and Pepsi need more advertising. Those are they do, and they still advertise. Like you see at the billboard ya chili soda, it's at their factory. They don't have it. And you guys sometimes you'll be there thinking that some of these soda manufacturers not make money. But they make money. They sell soda in Guru there, in the villages. Henry Modern Juice, good morning. But is that really Kalibala? Yes, Kalibala was on the condom thing. It was her. But I think she was around 19 or 20. And that when I was in P4, I think when I was in senior one, I was 13. So P7, 12, P5, P6, 11, P5, 10, P4, I was 9. Okay? Now, I was 9 years old in P4. I am 36 now. Do the math. How old is Kalibala? So, it was 9. That means she's 20. She's 28 years older than me. Is the math right, you guys? She was the no. You people no, my brother, you cannot say that woman was 35 by then. No. So you want to tell us that woman is like, she was young. No, she looked like a teenager on the. Is she still on those condoms? I can buy one. And we look, guys, she wasn't 35, she was like 19 or 20. So if she was like 19 or 20, you just add like 28 more years. 28, and that means if she was 20, that means she's about 40 something. Yeah, some people are, guys, some people are very gifted. Like, look at me with my gray hair. Yeah, some of us, we have to fight to not grow old. I've inspected cars for Morad K Momo has renewed for 21 months. Thank you very much, Morad. That woman doesn't leave the gym, I'm telling you. Some people can go to the gym and they still grow old. There is a guy I used to go to gym with. He was about 48 years old. But when you looked at him, you'd think we are the same age. I think one of the things that keeps people young is not being fat. Like every time you grow fat, I was talking on the phone with some lady yesterday. She was consulting. She wants to buy a car. And she was saying, Arthur, I have 12 million. And I told her, you should negotiate on the raffle that I posted. And she said, that car raffle is too small. I am fat, Arthur. I am fat. It's the first time I heard someone say they are fat. And she even laughed at herself and said, Arthur, I am fat. That kind of thing, it will seem like I'm raping gifts. And I told her, but we owe 12 million. There is a car I've already inspected. You just have to go call that man and pay. You don't pay inspection fee. You get. She said, no. And I told her, what if you got like a 4-door RAV4? And she said, but that car is too old. And I was like, but at 12 million? And yeah, you told us at 12 million we should not be picky. And I said, but you're being picky. She said, but now I also want a car that doesn't consume a lot of. But you're being picky with 12 million. So she sent me a list of cars she likes eventually. She's going to driving school. And it includes the Mark X. She's also looking at the Corolla. You get some of you guys are going to end up buying Subarus because Subarus are more affordable. But anyway, guys, I don't know. Some people have a secret. They have things they're not telling us, how they are not growing old. Some people are not telling us everything. And we need to learn. what they are not telling. The one person that I saw that is not really growing old is John Segawa. John Segawa is probably in 60 now. UK is probably 60. And apart from the fact that we know that he's old, there are so many we could probably not know that. You would think he's like 40 something if you were not to, if Arthur did not tell you that the dude is in his 60s. You would not know that he's in his 60s. Okay, now he has a lot of gray hair, but before he had gray hair, you would not actually know that he's in his, like, I even asked him what. So there's look at that crown, look at that crown, look at that crown. But if I tell you guys, if you have 10 million, buy that thing, you will say at a fuel consumption. That's one of the healthiest cars you can get at 10 million, if at all you even get it. There's a time I was buying it during the lockdown, I didn't even have a car. With your 10, 12 million. You know, there are cars that where fuel consumption at their prices at which fuel consumption doesn't make any more sense. Like those cars literally consume the same. But when is the convention? Convention is 29th August. It's going to be a Saturday. I want to see you guys there. YouTube, I'm going to have a dining table. Walinga studio yange we're going to have a dining table. You guys will come and we'll share the little we have. Tulieko fena montegedde abantu bonna ku YouTube, but you guys have to reserve, eh? You'll have to reserve mujje tulye fena montegedde emmere tegenda kuba ya buli omu gye tugenda okulya naye abantu bange ab'oku YouTube, but you have to reserve and I'll give you the kadudu kako. That's the old model dudu. And that one is diesel. Mweba guy. So you guys will have to reserve the people that would want to come and just take a bite with me and chill with me during lunchtime. Nganabala we balia lunch yawe tugende walinga ku studio yange tutule ku table tulye nga family labo yebera. After cars between 17 to 22 million, maybe we could also help that lady with 12 million. 12 million, leave her alone. Guys, 12 million, you don't have a lot of options, eh? But she finally said she'll make up to 14, I think. Yeah. If she goes up to 14, then her options will, maybe we could get an old Raum new model. Maybe if she is lucky, she can get a Spacio new model. Maybe a Mark X, because the Mark X is one of the cars she likes. A Mark X at like USZ, yeah? She could probably get that one. So, ngenda kwogera ku morokeza 17 to 22 million. Guys, tell us how we can buy from you. It's important that we know. Njagala nyozo ogula ku bantu bemmanyi. I still live with the notion that the people that know you will not cheat you as much as the people that don't know you. I still have that in me. And so far, it's not so bad. Omuntu nebwa kubanga akumanyi takubanga atakumanyi. Because the person that does not know you naddamu ddyo mulaba. So me, I'm one person that continues to support the people I know, if at all I know what you do. Like at these days, I don't even go to shops. I just call ningamba ampereza chino na chino na chino. Ochitegeera, eh? Starch, Arthur, Banang. I'm not yet open for business, but incoming pretty soon. Let me patronize Henry Chris Fitness for your health being. Yeah. Arthur, Karab for UK was a good car. And I think at 12 the owner could sell it. I also think 12. Abantu abasinga abadde bamukubira abadde abalemera ku 13, eh? Abadde aganira ku 13, but I'm thinking bwogenda ne millions zo 12 mu nsawo tayinza gana kuguza mmoroka eyo. Tasobola. Mr. Arthur, if you say in 1994 you were in people, no, it's actually not 90. I think it was. But just know I joined senior one in 2000. Agency triangle. Guys, buy those both things, eh? These days kati aba traffic bachimanyi permit muzina abakusaba permit obojja kandagana emergency triangle. Then you are ahead of me 8 years. People don't respect people because of age. People should respect themselves before we respect them. 2000 I was in kindergarten. Yeah, most of you guys here, I'm older than you. It's just that some of you guys are going to look older than me. Like I saw Morad K Momo. Morad K Momo is such a baby. But Morad K Momo is huge. Like if you met us in the corridor, you'd think Morad K Momo is my senior. Nengachi baby. Julia, I've not yet seen your messages. I'm going to see. The Karina is getting ready. I saw the video. I take innocent Mugabe. The video you say yesterday was undercoat. You people, me when I spray my cars. The video you saw was undercoat. Did not take a paint. The video we saw was, you're going to see the video of undercoat over again. That's why we are putting short videos now, because those days we were shooting a video. I was too busy. I was not there, so because if my conversation is not in that thing, then they shoot shorter things. So I think they know we are doing the other paint. But the video you saw was the first phase of undercoat. Then they did the second phase of undercoat. They were spraying even the black plastic black, which take it, right? Hey, innocent. The video you saw yesterday was not even the paint. You guys, when the car is sprayed the right way, it's just that most of the cars that we give these guys to spray, bakorako katono because bagala okusaving a sente, omwana omwe emitwalo 6 ng'alina afuba okulaba nga material buli kimu kiggwera emitwalo 15. But I can tell you the undercoat phase alone the materials alone cost me 250,000. Materials alone for undercoating that car. That's undercoat, thinner, empapula za mawulire, sanding paper, you get undercoat, 250. You get. But you wait, I think they're going to upload that thing today. Those are funders, they always disturb me bantama. Nzibana ibanyiza. Afanda agenda na kuyimza nolozo bakuyimiza kugamba ki permit. Kakatanyimiriza kungamba ki. Yes, I'm going to talk about Martin. I'm going to talk about cars between 17 to 22 million. Don't worry. My friends, how I miss the convention, food and the chicken. Oh, my sister Julie, I have a starlet, luckily. I am missing. Simon Bakery, kanga. Neta starlet yange. Ngato jireta. What's your experience with the hybrid vehicle in terms of fuel? Hybrid is me. I can no longer manage those other cars. Nze sobora hybrid yokera uvano tugenda ku masanyalaze. And my goal of buying a zero mileage car in was it 2031, 29. I'm going to check my timelines. My goal of buying a zero mileage car is still on. We have to buy a zero mileage car in Piatuku. That's a goal. Since we did not buy an electric car, so now the goal is to buy a zero mileage car. Tuino gule moroke ya zero mileage. 2001 I was in P5. 2001 nange nteko kuba nali P5 P6. Nali mu P6. I was in P6 in 2001. 2002 P7, 2003 senior 1. When you look at my height and weight, I can even go back to senior 4 or form 5. The senior wins ya nemakere kati ndaba ndi muntu mukuru obwana bwe makere no bukwanyi ndaba buba bwana buto. Ekirungi senior lubuto ngoyo asale kubo mulabe. For a good wish old mother. Good morning Lily Rogers ogambo tya wish ya fe gambe tya. So anyway guys, tell us how we can buy from you. You can buy from me, one, by coming and hiring me for pre-purchase inspection. In case you're buying a car, I can help you inspect that car or those cars, pick out the best and make sure you get the best value for your money. I charge 450,000 shillings. Zokazokaze in charging. Number 2, how you can buy from me is by being there for the convention, 29th August. A ticket will cost you only 30,000 shillings. I think tickets will go on sale August 1st. We don't turn ticket yezo. Yeah, and attend the convention. Of course, we have a lot of things to learn from each other. Yeah. And then, of course, you can buy a tracker from me. Trackers now are being installed only at location. We had a mishap with the transportation. Omuntu bwafuna obuzibu nga ali mu transportation ng'ekintu kyafunideko obuzibu okikolako emitwalo 3. Ate ne weesanga ng'olina spending sente ziri in 20 times that amount. Ogamba kati bakasitoma engeri gye bavuga emmoloka bazireete wali tuziteremu wali tracker. Arthur, did you manage to drive a Hummer some time ago? Munange Peter Bakaye VIP, Chairman Zach is having bad prayers for me, and that's how we have not driven a hammer. It's Chairman Zach's doing. All that is Chairman Zach's doing. But it's okay. Okay, the situation, I don't know if I'm being lied to. The situation is this. The person that's supposed to give me the hammer is a trader. So he got his hammer for sale. Now, someone deposited, the hammer is I think 50 million. Someone deposited 25 million shillings on that hammer. They have not yet brought the balance, but they are not coming for their money. And until they either come for their money or pay for the car fully, the guy cannot give me the car to drive. That's what he's telling me. He even showed me messages of him asking for his balance from the woman. You get? So until either the woman comes for the money or pays for the car, because he cannot give me the hammer to drive because it's not his technically now. Someone deposited on it. You get? So I relaxed. Chairman Zach, your prayers are going through. I don't know which God you serve, or the God of Jacob and Isaac, or the God of Kakande, or the God of Kayanja, or the God of Jingo. I don't know which God you serve, but whichever God you serve, you have made it. And the guy told me it's not just that one person that has deposited on the car. The dude was telling me a lot of people have been depositing on the car and coming for their money. You get? It's either Chairman Zach's God is working or my God is working, and the woman is going to come for the money, and they give me the hammer. And when they give me the hammer, I'll have it for two weeks. I'll not take it back for 2 weeks. Njevuge oba Chairman Zach afe ndyoke mbajoge. Ndyoke mbajoge mu kiwulire. Conversion ya 30k. Ya 30k only, not 35. 30k. Chairman Zach, a magician is working. Era Chairman Zach aliyeyo. You are going to make us feel so bad. Ndozolaba. Sometimes we be there thinking these people are our people. Nenga, they are not our people. Anyway, guys, cars of 17 to 22 million. Now, 17 to 22 million is tricky. You're just 3 million away from buying all the cars that you wish you would buy. You're 3 million away from the Rumion. You're 3 million away from the Fielder. You're 3 million. Okay, now you're now like 5 million away from the Wish new model. 5 to 4 million away from the Wish new model. You're 7 million away from the Nua. You get? You're 3 million away from the Forester 2010 in very good condition. You get? You're some money away from all the cars that most of you guys wish. You're like at 22 million, you're like 8 million away from a Kawundo. You're like 8 to 12 million away from a RAV4 Vanguard. So you need to understand that at that amount, you add a little bit of money and then you get some of the cars that you guys are dreaming of. But 17 to 22 million, you can get a Wish old model. You can get a Spacio. And don't buy a Spacio more than 20 million. Don't buy a Raum more than 20 million. Don't. You can buy a Fielder old model. Don't buy it more than 20 million. Actually, don't buy it more than 18 million. The Fielder old model. Because if you do, you're losing money. You're spoiling money. You can at 17 to 22 million, you can buy the Subaru Impreza. Subaru Impreza, that will be like a 2009 to 2010, sometimes to 2013, sometimes, because the Subaru abamba million asatu, so it only makes sense that you buy it cheaper. 17 to 22 million, you could buy a Subaru Legacy B4. Sometimes you can even get a what you buy a BM9? BM9. What you buy a BN9? Then what wow code says is in Buzabza, you can get both. But that will be above 20 million, 22. You know, there are people that believe they can get a Fielder at 20 million. You can't get a Fielder at 20 million. 22 is possible. 22 is possible for a Fielder, but it will be in bad condition. Egenda kubambi. Ochitegeera. And that's you big George Jiraba. If it's in good condition, it will cost you 20 to 25 million shillings. You big atenga ankadde. It will cost you 25 million shillings. 17 to 20 Primo Super, you guys will be surprised. A Primo Super is one of those expensive vehicles. Kali kayingire kubo kalengedde. Kayingire kubo. Milioni 18 nze sikagula naye munange people buying those Primo Supers. I don't know what's wrong with them. A Primo Super, you can get a RAV4 2004. What RAV4 by 2004? Irimu engine 1SZ. Irimu 1SZ. You ojja kuba ogifuna. You can get a Kluger. Actually, there are times you can even get a Kluger at 12 or 13 million. A Toyota Kluger. Super Custom. Ati mazejira Super Custom. You can get Super Custom na ito jisuse milioni 2. Actually, Super Custom to jisuse milioni 18. Don't buy a Super Custom at more than 18 million shillings, because if you do, you're spoiling money. You could get a used Pro Box. Yeah. You will get a Vitz 28 2010 model. A Vitz you should be able, and it should be in very good condition. But also that Vitz, don't buy it past 20 million. Don't buy it more than okujja kungampya. Tuareg eri wano mu garage yafudde. Tuareg ziswaza. And guys, if you have that money, it means you don't have a lot of money. Don't buy German vehicles. Don't buy Mercedes-Benz. Don't buy Volkswagen. Don't buy Volvo. You're going to regret. People buy them from the bond nebajira nezibabonyabonya nebazikowa bobe nyini bwengo yagala jigula nga nkadde. And also don't go buying an ML. Don't buy Fords, however cheap it might be. You want a Hilux, and then they tell you there is a Ford that is more affordable. Don't buy a Ford. You're going to regret buying it. 17 to 22, you can even get a Kaundo, but that Kaundo you'll be getting will be like a U80, which take it. But as long as it's good, no accident history, working AC, buy it. You can't get a newer 2010, yeah. And normally the newer you would get there will be like a Voxy. You know, even though those new model Nuas, there is a Voxy of the same model. There is a Voxy of the same model, and it's not a bad one. You could get a Chigege, used Chigege, with a police receipt of about 5 to 6 million shillings. If you buy that Chigege at 22 and it has no police receipts, there is something wrong. Either the engine is bad, the transmission is bad, or the body or the frame is damaged. After, you always forget the Toyota SX, the 3-liter. You can get a 3-liter, by the way, Toyota SX. It's one of the best cars I've ever driven. More SUVs, It's very, and I don't like SUVs, but it's very comfy. I find that it's very comfy. The SX is a very good. And Mama banayagale moroke nenezo. So I don't know what I'm going to do for her. Ze moroke nenezo obuzibine maintenance kati ate botundira ebbeeyi y'amafuta ogenda okubigattagatta muno gamba nfaaki n'ensi kazi bajja tukozesa ensobi tujja tuvuga Prius eta Mitsubishi L200, the double cabin, yeah. You can get a Mitsubishi L200. I've seen a drone at 20 million, but I can tell you, don't buy it. Don't buy a drone of 20 million. Your passport set also already from 22. But most of the passport setters I've seen at 22. Most of the passport setters I've seen at 22 million, 20 million have had the colors like red. 25, let me see. Don't buy a RAV4 where people are fearing to buy Toyota Kluger. I think people just don't like the Kluger, but the Kluger is a very nice car. And it's one of the most affordable SUVs you can get. 22 million, Oraba Premier Yeja, that one, you can get it. Oraba Forester Yeja, Okay, baitaka Forester kaka torch, you can buy them as well. Me, instead of buying okujjako wish okuba nti erina emito mingi, buying a wish old model at 18, I'd rather buy that Subaru there. It's very okay to manage. It's one of the strongest Subarus that you can ever buy. One of the strongest Subarus you can ever buy. Kati nze ogula wish old model, ogula ezo Spacio new model, ogula you get at 18, I'd rather buy that Subaru there. Kuba kamoro kako kalungi. Network.
One dream, one key, one life, changing more. Pull it. Mama walking every morning in the rain. Young teen carrying all the pain. Daddy working all the time today. Believing for a brighter day. Tell us your story.
See that Vista Adeo entering the road, that one you should be able to get it at like 13-14 there, your Vista Adeo, and buy the one that has the ZZ engine. Don't buy the one with the 3S engine. The one with the 3S engine will consume a lot of fuel and it's not worth it at all. Anyone who knows the Toyota Musege, please, which one is the Toyota Musege? Nze Musege nga sijimanyi. I was about to buy a Toyota Sai. Isn't the motor coach mind? I've never paid attention to them. I think I'm better garage nebazogera nnyo. Toyota Alex, yes, Toyota Alex, Ranex. I would recommend you don't buy those cars at more than 20 million. Some of you guys are stubborn. I'd be telling you these things, but still you buy those cars at higher prices. You mean Toyota Kluger in good condition? I saw one. Try to know nyamoroka ya million 10 luli nga Kluger weri ya million 13 yali wako UBH. I've seen it before. People are buying those cars. It's just that mwagala moroka ziri popular omuntu ajja anoonya kawundo nomuga ne lwaki tetuguze kikuluga kino nga kyarayisi n'agaana nga ayagala kawundo. So sometimes those cars exist but you guys still don't want to buy them. You don't want to, you want what you want. The heart wants what it wants. I have a RAV4 short UAK. I want to get a car, to get a 15 million car by next year. By next year, 15 million, won't it be too little? Whatever nerero kati 15 million it seems like it's too little. Eri wagule moro kati zitambula. Onzikiriza mpitewo oba gwayagala oyitawo. Ebagita for sure. Kali zino fuso zaaliwo naye manye emirimu gya fuso kati gisinga sino twaka zigenda zizibitwala sino twaka futoni. I'm also looking in the parking lots to see which cars we can get at 17 to 22 million shillings right now. But sagara kukamoroka jota kaa kukaraktis you can get it between 18 and 22 million. That wakati olabe UBP reka million nga 25 yo gemazima. UBP reka million nga 25 24, but you can get like UBN, UBM, yeah, at like 23, 22 there, 18. And I think it also depends on who is selling echo chimoro ko echo cha outback echo. That's a legacy. Legacy Outback as if I'm just the Outback is a little higher, but you can also get those cars. Legacy Outback. I want to make a way. Of course, there are other cars that you can get that I will not mention because I don't want you to consider them. That's a lot of money. Like you could get a Paso, but why buy a used Paso at 18 or 22? Yeah, Ojirabi cross sport na yojifuna. Cross sport, and that's one of the good Subarus. Yeah, I think the good Subarus like ended in 2010. These other ones, you people are buying them because they're the ones that are available. I was asking someone yesterday, but you guys, why did you like the Subaru Cross Sport? And he was telling me it was the one that was there, and I think that's the thing. It made me think oba naffe tubeerawo twagala abantu because be baliwo nga just abala bwe banajja nabo tujja kutandika okubaagala tugambe bakati baba yitwa tubaagala kochi batubalabanga kasasiro bikakadde omuntu modo Arabi omukazi was excited but he sold his house out of excitement. No matter what, don't buy a Subaru Exiga. Karina Musege, it was the one with the square headlights, 1989. At which budget can one get a perfect Toyota 2010 IST? Moroka tebajiwa price. Manye moroka jebatunde milioni 10, milioni 4 mu bondi kati. Twenza jiwa price nja kugaba milioni 25 ojinonye mu 25 ekubule. Toyota Sai is the Corolla 2015. It just changes the name in other markets. In other markets, it's called the Corolla Altis. I've seen the Altis here. Nemwe bwoba toberangako mbuyumba bwe butyo olina okwebaza Mukama Katonda. Ate era bwoba wabuvaamu olina okwebaza Mukama Katonda. You know, there are things that we need to thank God for. But I think today, as the broadcast ends, I want you, wherever you are, I need you to thank God that you are alive. I need you to thank God that you have all your legs, you have all your arms. Yeah, Mukama mwebaze. Yesterday I was talking to someone about if you got an accident and lost your hands and legs, like no mukaza anova. At a very bad car. At the traffic lights have let us go, at you guys are stopping us. What's wrong with you people? Mweno bagayi ngenda buseganze gwe mulaba. Ngenda museke. In a meeting na imam. Arthur, between the Kluger and the Harrier 2000 mod, I will definitely buy a Kluger. The Kluger has better technology. The Kluger is higher. The Kluger is confusing. Nobody knows if it's old or new. I'll definitely buy the Kluger. Guys, don't buy the Exiga. Don't even beat it. Raktis, by the way, in the bond Yameka. And Raktis now there is a 2013 model right now. It will cost you 30 to 33 million shillings there. Chris Fitness. Any Forest and Outback, which one do you recommend? Me, I would buy the Outback because the Outback is more comfortable. The only problem with the Outback is that it's 2 liter. Then you buy a Legacy because the Legacy is 2 liters. But the Outback is more comfortable. I think it's just the kit they give it. The Forest asaji sima kati chekiziga chicho chekiziga nacho sima simanye bamwe mwakisima nayinza omutima gwakizira. Guys, I'd like to remind you, I do pre-purchase inspection. If you're buying a car and you need someone to help you make the right decision, I am your man. Nze musajjawo nzija nenkebere moroka, and I make sure you get a good car. Don't buy the Subaru Exiga at all costs. And I know it's tempting because it's going to be cheaper than the other cars that are 7-seaters. Yeah, okay, it's more. And you guys, sometimes you'll be buying cars and you're thinking, sijja kutunda, ngula yange yakwevuga. As a young man, you will sell. As a young man, as a young woman, you will want to sell. Either because you're broke or because either because you're broke or because you want to upgrade. So and sometimes people think that people are nzendi musubuzi. Yes, toli musubuzi, but when you want to upgrade, you still want to get your money's worth. You want to get your money's worth. So you can't buy a car that you know very well the demand will not be there for it. How much last can I buy a Toyota Passo Seta UBP? Jibale million ngakalenga abiri musatu. But me, I've seen those Passo Setas of 23 million. They don't be so good. The Passo Setas that we almost always bought were 25. It's like me here. I having no hope of selling, but now I'm stuck. I was having no hope of selling. Exactly, Rogers. Now wagula wishiyo nga toyagala kutunda tosuubira nti olitunda n'okutunda. But somehow it happens and you have to sell. Ng'okutunda is the best. Nze kyovola nabaganze n'ennyumba eyange nzira saagala bamaje kuva eri na mundu ajjampe buwi sente muviire sente ziri mu nyumba kati nyinza ogenda n'enjoga n'engulayo ekiyumba kunyinza okugira njogola kakalina kano kale katekagula naye izo sente zange ziri mu nyumba yange nyingi kyovola nze nja kufaafaagana n'omuntu. There is a story I read. Arthur Kluger and Harriet 2000. They don't consume the same. But actually they do consume the same. You'll be getting 8 kilometers per liter out of each of them. Buying is easy, but selling is so hard. Exactly, Paddy. That's why you need to buy a car that will help you sell a little faster. But I read the story yesterday that a dude killed a woman. Like he went to a wedding, he asked the woman to dance with him, the woman refused. He was in the army. He went away, got a gun, came, shot the woman, killed her, shot 14 other people and killed them. Then he was arrested like normally, taken to court. Somehow the father of the woman went and killed the man. I would do the same. I would do the same because somehow criminals are handled very carefully. Mwalabono guy gwe bagamba, we are not sure that he killed those kids, but if he killed those kids, he was being handled with a lot of respect. He was being handled with a lot of respect. So me, Zoyotata namuwagidde. A man, I think some men have, some people have, they have problems in their heads. So when a woman refuses to dance with you, Buchi, is she the first woman mu Uganda wabakazi? So kati nze nange ku bintu ebyange byenwanye nabyo mu bulamu. Okero mubamusiba nakoda na apiru. So me, I think omuntu ajja okuzanyisa ebintu byange byenwanye nabyo mu bulamu byenkoleredde nja kufaafaagana naye. Nja kufaafaagana nno naye. Guys, I'm quiet because I'm looking at this. Ono musajja wa boda abadde avuga wanuwe kati bamukutte okimanyi nti agenda vaamu omusimbi ate wokubiri wuuli azze kati takyalina bwadduka ate babaddewo nga babagamba tojja eno nga gayi alemeddeko era azzeeyo. They don't respect traffic lights. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. People rush to take other people's life. That's not right. Me, I'm thinking if someone kills another, they should also just be killed. It's just as simple as that. After run through TikTok, I share your pain on fuel. Up country here, it's 6,700. The bigger issue is no one is even talking about it. No one will talk about it. In Uganda, we are on our own. We are on our around 2006 UBE price. I don't Sengoba, I cannot price someone's car, but that Raum should probably cost you 17-18 million shillings there if it's in good condition. Yeah, but you also have to understand that that sometimes you can get a UBE in bad condition and get it at like 14-13. Other good cars are for you at 25. Now I'll be honest with you guys, at 25 I'll probably go and get a car on credit. Nzinga Arthur. But if getting a car on credit is not an option, there are so many Subarus. You can get the Outback, the Legacy, the Forester, the Impreza. You can get a Toyota Fielder. You can get a Toyota Romion. You can get the Auris. You used to be able to get the Auris at 25, but now Aurises are not anywhere to be seen. You can get a Toyota Isis, Paso Sete, yeah. Which other car there can we get at 25? And I'm looking at cars that you can get in good condition, yeah. That's why I love Arab countries with strict Sharia law. You kill, we kill you as well. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. A person that kills another person, should be ready to die. And you can get a Raktis as well, the new shape, Raktis new shape, Pro Box. Wait, there are some cars that they'll try to sell you at 25, like the Primosi Light. Don't buy them. Actually, at 25, you should be able to also get, like, you shouldn't. A Subaru Yoshua Diwe, Jajifuna. A Subaru Yoshua Diwe, Jahujifuna. And then you can get Touaregs, Tiguans, BMW X5s, all those cars you can get, but don't buy them. Buy them. I know the swagger na ito zigula. Ojja kwejjusa ng'oziguze. Arthur, have you seen abakyala wekampe Mariam Wangadia ali mu maziga? What happened? What happened to her? I think I'm behind the news. Katulaba kano karafo ka UAH nza kuwemba nkagulanga 5 kayimiridde bubi bodembi amataala mabi eno maso katomera kadi bogulanga project car. And some of you guys with your money, you should be ready to buy project cars. Obiveko manyito ogenda gula moroka ngiri perfect, ogenda gula moroka ogikoli. For me, I want to realize that for you to get a good car, a car that is like perfect, you have to have 15 million shillings and above. And with 15 not being picked, with 15 you'll be buying old model cars. Which take it that with 15 you buy old model cars, the Primo old model, Raffo old model, katulaba characters. Mukama bwakwatira ko zoro kafuna ku milioni nga 17 18 ako bwaba takwatidde ku kali milioni 19 ako characters kali ku UBL. Ata characters is the new shape, the new model kali of the old shape, kali keka super of the old shape. Omanyi buli mu ordinary ne super. Kati mukyala kiba tukoze ku bypass. Zeno mwe nali badde mbasibula kati nkuba amasimu BMW tefudde. Hey, ali muvuga naye bwakuba amasimu. Tubagamba don't buy those cars, temuwulira. Temwagala kutuwulira muwoza Arthur mwavu. Ki BMW ali mu kivuga kitadde muda bwindikete bwakubira makanika. Ndowooza kireka kikambira mu GM. And I'm not happy. I am laughing because we tell you and you don't listen to us. I'm not happy that car has died. No. I would be sad if others were okay. Nabuli bwe yawanika kibina. Yonna yonna emabega yeewanise etuno wansi eringa egenda okusima. Anyway guys, I wish you a very lovely day. Kajamuko mukalaba. Mbagaliza olunaku olulungi. Thank you for being with me today morning. Wadde muganya okumarketinga nze marketinze. Mbagambye 29th August is Love for Cars Convention. Nembagamba mwe bagayi bange ab'oku YouTube tugenda beera woneka ayita luncheon. Akaffe tugenda generinga ku studio yange tulina dining table yaffe tulye nga abantu abawamu. Mweka aba TikTok bajja kwegulira ebyokulya. Naye you need to register. Tetugenda tegekera mundu ataregister nze tugenda bawa ne deadline. But you know bategekera abanaalya. Tulina bategekera mujje tunyumyemu. Mujje tunyumyemu tulyeko wamu then kukolera tugabe ne starlet yaffe tugiwe Julie agende yeyagale oba tugiwe Muwanguzi agende yeyagale oba tugiwe Kabalasi agende yeyagale mwe mulonda sinze nnonda mwe mulonda sinze nnonda Muyombya Mark webalekeera Lawrence Omule Jones Info Juma Ali Chabade Hannington VIP Bugiso Times Innocent Mugabi Martin Sentongo Engineer Joshua Nampija Julie Simon Baker Kariejere Amos Luke Tone Kasita Mpanga Godfrey Muwanguzi David. You guys know why we drive like this on the Northern Bypass. This side ababoda bagenda ne bajja ne beefuyo. They push you to this side. Can't you just get used to driving here? Bana mwe balekera Zas David Klaje Ajuka Blair VIP Ricky Chikawa VIP mwe balekukera nyo bantu bange Henry Modern Juice Innocent Mugabe VIP Fat Graphics UG Charles Sebaduka Owe Mubende Morad Kemo mu VIP are renew is emyezi 20 21 months of VIP. Thank you very much. Yusuf Minaj, Starch Event, Sally James, Simon Baker, Lucky Mose, Lulimi Rogers. Muza simama zile bantu bangi. Chairman zake yansabira nemevuga hama. Kireka wansabira nofuwa nakagalo. Tajja kivuga y'ikihama. Tajja kivuga y'ikihama. Adams, Richard Damulila, Basic Chris VIP, Katamba Isaac Katende, Yusuf Lugonda, Karuhanga Ambrose. Bane mwe bali kubera ku broadcast bantu bange. I don't take it for granted at all. You need to be buying your tickets. Tickets will be on sale starting 1st August. Chris Fitness Luburwa. Eric Oli, Sengoba Ibra, Tampa Alan. Mwebale nyonyo kubera wano. Mwebale kubera ku broadcast. I wish you a very lovely. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Kangambe editor abaterio ka episode ka update ka project ka Karina akokubiri. For the rest of you guys will see a summary after the Karina is done. And yeah, I wish you a very lovely day. Ciao.